guys, this is my first ever vlog and I'm going to introduce myself first. Hi, my name is HU01-FLORES. You can call me Naz because my name is too long, and I'm from grade 11, UMS 1 from FEU Alabang. So to show you or recommend a book that I have chosen that you probably get interest with. I'm also here to give some reviews about this book based on what I have read and understood. The book that I have chosen is one of my favorite films and books so far. I've watched this like 6 times already. So I've chosen this book um, because it's kind of relatable for me. And the book that I have chosen is Flip by Wonderlyn Van Dran. So the genre of the book is young adult. So young adult is it's a category of a fiction that is targeted uh, for teenagers. So um, why young adult? The young this is all about a book of two young teens dealing with growing pains and unique families, which is perfect since Flip is meant to be read by other young teens. So, and because Flip spent a ton of time uh, focusing on the changing emotions of his eighth graders, we definitely put this in this uh, category of young adult literature. So, but that doesn't mean that the adults won't dig this book anymore because it may be uh, growing up. But before I'll tell the plot of the story, I'll introduce the two protagonists in this book. The first one is Julie Baker, and the second one is Bristowski. So the plot of the story is Julie Baker met Bristowski before the beginning of second grade. That time, Julie follows her heart and she's in love with Bristowski. And Briss is annoyed from her attentions on him. So in elementary school, Julie becomes preoccupied with her beloved sycamore from being cut down. She spends hours up in the tree and her protest is failed when she's forcibly removed from her favorite perch. Briss feels horrible about Julie's tree but doesn't know how or if she should bring it up with her. Matters aren't helped when Bree's grandfather takes a liking to Julie and starts pestering Breeze to be friends with her. Things with Julie start to change when Julie begins giving Breeze and his family weekly batches of eggs from the hens she raises in her yard. Breeze's family worries that because Julie's yard has always been very messy, um, the eggs may contain salmonella. So Bree's father tells him to stop accepting eggs from Julie, but rather than Breeze hurting Julie's feelings, Breeze ends up throwing the eggs away every morning. Despite his efforts, Julie accidentally discovers what Bree's family thinks about her and her eggs. Her feelings for Breeze fades even further when she overhears him talking to a classmate about her mentally challenged uncle. So Julie, furious and hurt, decides to abandon every thought of Breeze. So Breeze, meanwhile, has started to notice and like Julie more and more, especially after he finds out an old article about Julie's protest for her tree. So, at a dinner party, his family organizes and he attempts to explain to Julie that he wasn't trying to make fun of her uncle, but she refuses to listen to his excuses. Brice finally confronts Julie and attempts to kiss her at an auction lunch date of both of them attend. Both of the both of them attend. So rather, Julie throws him off, mortified, and goes home to hide from Brice attempts to contact her. Brice makes a last attempt to win Julie's heart by planting a sycamore tree in her backyard. When Julie realizes what he's doing, she realizes that she is actually changed and decides to give him a second chance. So that's the plot of the story. So the part that I've enjoyed much is when Bristowski realized that he likes Julie after he finds out the article about her, and he confesses his love from Julie Baker. Uh, but Julie Julie's feelings fades after what he has done. But at the very end, she realizes that this boy Bristowski deserves a second chance because he's actually changed from what he has done before. So the literary approach is structuralism. There are two symbolism of flip. Number one is sycamore tree, which symbolizes multiple points in the development of Julie's Baker character. Uh, in the sycamore tree, Julie gains courage and determination and a new perspective and understanding that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. And the second one is eggs. So these eggs remind us that it's important to look beneath the surface. After all, it's what inside that counts. Unfortunately, for our characters, true they can handle the people in their lives to see what's really going on underneath their faces surface rather sorry there and there's even more going on with these eggs in this book. So Brice hates eggs and Julie Baker loves eggs. So after all, which is another way that these two are never on the same page. So these eggs also symbolizes that Julie Baker and Bristowski just can't agree on anything, not even eggs, until the very end when maybe they can. So the meaning of 21st literature for me, it provides you to with the opportunity to develop a critical understanding of current developments in literature by sampling a diverse variety of post-millennial texts. Uh, you will have the opportunity to develop a true knowledge of literary genres and advance in your research, communication, and writing skills. Share your memories with 21st literature with Miss Camille. So I've learned a lot from my advisor and my 21st literature. Her name is Miss Camille. Miss Camille is one of the professors who is really appreciative when it comes to opinions about the lesson. Where her class has a freedom of speech. Everyone can speak up with their own words. So, yeah. Her teaching style is nice because she is interested about on her subject that she teaches. So she also gives thoughts about the topic that she discusses. And one of the most unforgettable moments that I've experienced is having a teacher like her because, to be honest, I feel intimidated by Miss Camille. The way you speak up with your opinions, like the face expression, like you feel scared. So yeah. But she has a kind heart, and she cares a lot of her students, especially her advisory tasks. So uh, I've got inspired because she's been making poetry for us since the first day. Joke. Christmas Day, and she's one of the teachers who's really relatable and funny at the same time. You can easily be friends with her, to be honest. And I want to thank her for everything that she has done to us. She cared for us since the first day. Uh, I want to thank her because uh, she's she's one of the coolest professors that I've ever had, and I am thankful that she's my advisor this sem. I really hope that she's still my advisor in the next sem. So that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you've learned a lot from me, and this is my first time to vlog myself. So bye bye. Thank you for watching my awkwardly video vlog. So bye bye.